Hi Pisces, here is your general reading for the month of December. First of all, I would like to apologise for not doing your singles readings in the month of November, but I did have an extremely bad cold and cough, and I just was not able to finish the readings for that month. So you and Aquarius unfortunately didn't get those readings. So by way of an apology, I am starting with you and Aquarius first for the month of December for the general readings. Now, this is a general reading, okay? It's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, then please check your moon and rising signs. I have pre-shuffled and laid out the cards, so we're going to get straight into the reading. Now, the overall energy for the month of December, we have a major arcana here, so a major message, okay? The major cards always trump the minor. It is the Devil card and it is reversed. Now, it's very possible that for you, in the month of December, you are going to maybe gain some victory over your emotions. Something has had a strong hold over you, okay? Now, we could be talking about a situation, a person. I have to say as well, for some, we could be talking of an addiction to either drugs or alcohol or gambling, shopping, food. It's going to play out differently for all of you, okay? But what this card shows is that you now are starting to overcome that. You have started to get a hold on whatever this is, okay? Be it a person, a situation, whatever it is. When the card is like this, these two people, if we are talking about a relationship, but for some of you we will not be, it can talk about these two people thinking they are tied to each other. But the chains are very loose around their necks. They can easily lift the chains off. When it's like this, it shows that realization has come about, okay? That for whatever this represents for you, you now have realized that you do not have to be tied to something, to someone, or a relationship. And you are now getting a hold of your emotions. It's a card of victory, okay? A victory in regards to overcoming something. Now, in your crossing position, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. It's a very grounded energy, and often the Pentacles can talk of our work, our finances and our material world. But the energy with the Four of Pentacles can show that it is possible that although you have overcome something, okay, and you have gained a victory, it still may be a challenge for you, okay? Because this card talks of holding on to something tightly. Now, this could be, if a relationship has ended for you, this could be talking about you holding on still quite tightly to the emotions you felt within that relationship, okay? But whatever this speaks of for you, it can show that there still may be some challenges in the month of December in order for you to completely overcome or free yourself from whatever that Devil card is talking about, okay? But that's not to say that, you're not on the right road, because you most definitely are. But like I said, there may still be some challenges, okay? Now, look, I have to be honest, if for some of you we are talking about, as an example, an alcohol addiction, okay, then it is possible that there may be some challenges still ahead in order for you to not be tempted. And in the month of December, we obviously have Christmas followed by New Year, whereby there's lots of parties, okay, and there's lots of alcohol at parties. So I'm using that as an example, okay, just to get you to see that whatever it is that you've overcome and freed yourself from, there may still be a there may still be a temptation there, okay? You may in some way still be holding on to this, whatever this is. But you have to see that you are on the right road. You have freed yourself from whatever this is, okay? And you can continue to go forward. The Four of Pentacles can also talk about success, okay? Now, here in the foundation part of your reading, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, the swords is an air element, okay? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And the air element is all to do with our thoughts, our thinking, and the way we communicate. This card, to me, it shows that there's a need there now for you to start to use your own judgment, okay? That you're going to start to find wisdom out of chaos. That there may have been a lot going on, okay? Within your thoughts now. That your thoughts may have been very muddled, that you may not have had much clarity in regards to something, whatever this is that you've tried to free yourself from. During that process, your thoughts, as I said, may have been very muddled and you may not have had much clarity there. But this indicates to me that that is now going to change, okay? That you're now going to start to use your own judgment in regards to whatever this is talking to you about. That you're going to find wisdom out of chaos. That you're going to use different tactics now in order to continue to overcome whatever this is for you. In your near past position, we have another major arcana. We have the Hanged Man. Now, as I said, it is a major arcana. And the thing with the major arcana, like I said with the Devil card, is it does the message with the major arcana is always more important, okay? I can't emphasize that enough, and I don't think I say that enough, in all honesty, in my readings. But when a major arcana shows up, it is the way of the tarot to get you to really understand something, okay? This hangman is reversed. Ordinarily, it would look like this. But it is reversed and it's fallen within your near past situation. What this shows that possibly in previous months you may have been refusing to change something, or you may have refused to examine your true attitudes to something. And to me, you know, you've obviously been able to do that. You've obviously been able to change whatever this is, and you must have started to examine your true attitudes, because this talks about gaining a fresh perspective. But we've seen with the Devil card reversed that you've started to gain victory and you've overcome something. As I said, it's something that's maybe had an emotional impact on you, or has been very emotional, in order for you to let go of whatever it is. But in the near past, you may, because this man's literally just standing against this tree. The light around his head shows that he's thinking, okay? It's all to do with his mind here. All he has to do is put this leg down and he can quite easily walk away. But you've kind of allowed yourself to be in this position because in the near past, like I said, you have either refused to change something, or you've refused to examine your true attitude towards something. Now, up here in your more present situation, we have the Five of Cups. Now, the Cups is water energy, Scorpio, yourself, Pisces, and Cancer. And the water energy talks of our feelings and our emotions. What this shows is that you're now going to start to recover from any regrets, and you're going to accept any past mistakes that you have made. The energy with this card is very much about picking yourself up, dusting yourself down, and moving on, okay? Now, yes, we all have regrets, okay? And quite often we take some regrets forward with us, okay? But it's about you not allowing those regrets to keep you trapped or locked within a past situation that was not serving you well. This card is about feeling hopeful again about the future. Like we see here, down here with the Queen of Swords, it's about the fact you finding wisdom out of chaos. Your thoughts becoming clearer. And here we see it again. You know, it's about you recovering. It's the end of suffering. Something has caused you to really suffer, most likely very much on an emotional level. Whatever this is that you've had to walk away from or let go of has emotionally impacted you. But this card is showing that you can recover from this. And while there may be regrets, and you may have to accept that you have made mistakes, you are on the right road to recovery. Now, strangely enough here, we have, for your outcome card, we have the Five of Wands. Now, the 5 in any suit talks about battles and arguments, okay? The Wands is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And if you see, there's this group of people here, group of men here, and they all have their wands, and it looks like they're all fighting one another. It doesn't have to be a group of people. It could be you and one other person. But it does talk about battles, okay? It can talk about two people or a group of people not listening to each other. And the sad thing is that everybody here has something valid to say. And if they would put the wands down and actually listen to each other, they would see that they could probably all help each other and they can benefit from what each other has to say. But there's no teamwork here, and they're not wanting to listen to each other. They're just wanting to get their own point of view across. It can indicate that you may very well be tested to the utmost. Now, the funny thing is, in December, okay, obviously we've got Christmas. And it is a time when families come together, okay? Now, it is possible that you may, come together with your family over Christmas, okay? And this could just be representative of some arguments taking place over Christmas, because a lot of time families tend to only get together during those holiday periods, and sometimes it can cause arguments, okay? It could be that you may find that you meet up with somebody over Christmas and there may be some conflict in regards to whatever this is that you've had to walk away from or give up. If you've had to walk away from a relationship and you have children with that person, and then you come together again over the Christmas period because of the children, there may be some arguments between you both or some conflict, okay? It can definitely play out differently for all of you. It can show that you may try to manipulate everything in order to calm the chaos. Now, I'm going to pull the top card just to see if I can get I want to get some more clarification on this Five of Wands. Here we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Now, the swords, as I said, is an air element, okay? As a person, if you are expecting support from anybody, okay, or somebody significant in your life, this card warns that you may not get the support that you actually want. Now, this could be in regards to this, whereby you may be wanting support from whomever this Five of Wands is talking about for you. You may want their help and support, but all you're getting is arguments and conflict and battles from them, okay? I'm going to pull another one. Now here, strangely enough, and the thing is as well, I want to say, if the Knight of Swords is not talking about a person for you, then, and if it's talking more of the energy, it can show that your thoughts are very scattered. And it can warn you not to get caught up in all the hype. So before I talk about this card, this could very much be warning you not to get caught up in this. Don't allow yourself to get drawn into any arguments or conflicts in the month of December, possibly nearer to the end. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into these arguments. Don't get caught up in it. Walk away from it, because all it's going to do is create chaos for you. It's going to make your thoughts very scattered, okay? And it's not going to benefit you in any way. Don't allow yourself to get caught up with this Five of Wands energy. Now, here we have the Six of Cups. As I said, this is your own energy here, okay? It's water energy. And the Six of Cups, it can show that you may very well find yourself looking back at happier times. You may kind of emotionally take a trip down memory lane. Now, if this Five of Wands situation for you here, sorry, I'm trying to get all the cards. If this Five of Wands energy here is arguments and conflict, and it is concerning a person that you have freed yourself from and walked away from, okay, it is possible that near the end of December, they may still be around in your life in some way, or you may come across them in the month of December. And, you know, maybe they are going to cause arguments, okay? Maybe they're not happy about the fact that you've walked away from them. Like I warned you, do not allow yourself to get caught up in any arguments. But what it could, and this may not be a personal relationship now. We could be talking about somebody else who was very significant to you. Maybe a very close friend that you've known for many years or since childhood. It could be a family member that you're very close to, okay? It could be any form of relationship for you. And you could find yourself being in a situation where you are looking back to your relationship with this person and remembering when times were happier, remembering when all of this conflict with the Five of Wands and all the arguments didn't exist. Quite often it can be like looking back at the honeymoon period of a relationship. You know, feeling very nostalgic. Looking back to when things were happier, things seemed more straightforward and more easier. And sometimes with the Six of Cups, it can talk about accepting your personal history, okay? Accepting things from your past, be them good or bad, in order for you to gain more perspective for your here and now and your future. I just very much pick up the energy here for you, Pisces, that whatever this is, the majority of you, I feel, have had to walk away from something. And I feel the challenge is to some way still try to hold on to it, but you know you have to move forward and not move backwards. And while there's going to be regrets, while you're going to have to look at mistakes you've made, you're going to need to move forward. And it is possible that if we are talking about a person here that you've had to let go of, that there may very well be a meeting which could cause arguments, okay? That is very possible. And you may then find yourself taking a trip down memory lane when things were happier. If we are talking about an addiction for some of you, this Five of Wands could be talking about the battle that you may have within the month of December in returning to this addiction. As I said, in the month of December, there's obviously lots of parties, drink, food, all manner of things. And you may find yourself battling with yourself in order to resist any temptation from what it is that you have given up, okay? I'm not saying all of you have got alcohol issues or drug issues, but there may be some of you that have. And this could show the conflict within yourself in order to, remain off the bottle or to continue on the road of not misusing a drug in some way, okay? And you could find yourself taking a trip down memory lane emotionally for yourself before you was hooked on this addiction. It's going to play out differently for all of you. But the fact of it is, in whichever form it is for you, you have freed yourself from something. It's either a situation, stroke relationship, a person, or an addiction to something. And while there may very well be some challenges in regards to this in the month of December, whatever this is for you, you are on the road to recovery. And yes, you may take regrets with you. You may have to accept mistakes that you have made and come to terms with those on an emotional level. But you have to accept and see that you are on the road to recovery and you can get through this. We see here gaining wisdom out of chaos and using your own judgment. Where your judgment and your thinking may have been very muddled in the past, we now see you thinking clearer. So Pisces, that does conclude your general reading for the month of December. As I said, it's not going to resonate with all of you. It is very much a specific reading here, okay? So it may well only apply to some of you. I will be back again very soon to do your relationship reading for December and the singles reading. And I would just like to tell you that the way I did the previous singles reading, I have completely changed that. I've come up with a different format now that does not mention in any way your past relationships or ex-partners. It's solely about you and the prospect of you meeting somebody new and how that relationship may very well work out. Once again, Sorry for not doing your singles reading for the month of November, but I was just too unwell and I wouldn't have been able to concentrate enough on your reading to do it. But look, if you have liked this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means, give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, you know that's great, and you know that I do always reply to you. So until I see you again soon for your other readings, thank you so much for watching, and I would just like to say thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I am really truly grateful. Thank you. Bye.